welcome to Movie Review Mom. If this is the very first time you've discovered my channel, yay, you're here. I'm so glad. Be sure and hit that subscribe button and click on that notification bell, and it'll tell you every time I upload new movie reviews, trailer reactions, or documentary analysis. So the movie I'm reviewing today is called The Good Neighbor. This psychological thriller releases in theaters and VOD all at the same time on June 17th, 2022. It's rated R and is an hour and 37 minutes long. Now, I used to give my movie review mom grade toward the end of my review, but I'm doing a little experiment this month just to see what happens if I give it to you at the beginning of my review. I'm hoping, obviously, that you're going to continue watching, but I'm also hoping a lot of people will like that and start subscribing. So if you haven't subscribed yet, do so now to reward me for giving you the punchline at the very beginning. All right, so my movie review mom score for this is a B. So I'm going to explain why. I'll give you an overview in a nutshell, and then I'll point out things I liked, didn't like. I'll offer tips for parents, themes worth talking about, funny and interesting lines, and even recommendations for other films that are sort of similar that I think you might like if you like this one. All right, so in a nutshell, on a fateful night out, new neighbors, David and Robert, find themselves bonded by a hit and run accident. Not the best way to bond with a neighbor, right? But while David is overcome with guilt, driven by his brash decisions in the immediate aftermath of the accident, Robert feels he's earned his forever friend. When the dead girl's sister shows up to investigate, David wonders if he can find redemption while Robert is determined to bury the past and keep his new friend for himself, no matter the cost. Dun, dun, dun. So here's the list of things that I liked about the movie. First of all, the cast is great and includes Jonathan Rhys-Meyers from Vikings and The Tudors, Bend It Like Beckham, and even Mission Impossible. Luke Kleintank is also in it. He's known from The Man in the High Castle and Crown Vic. Eloise Smith is in it. You've probably seen her in Harlots or The Frankenstein Chronicles, and Bruce Davison from Willard and from the X-Men. So I thought Jonathan Rhys-Meyers was excellent in the popular TV show The Tudors. So I've been surprised that we really haven't seen more of him in film since then. He even speaks Latvian in this movie and is a talented guy. I really enjoyed his performance, actually. The city takes place in Riga, Latvia, so we get to enjoy the beautiful European architecture and countryside. I think that the movie handled the characters' motivations really well. There's a little bit of character development. I enjoyed the settings. I enjoyed all of the interaction. The camera work I thought was solid. The film, the musical score, I thought was directed really well. So good job. Now, with that praise, there were just a couple of things that I thought could have been better. First of all, when you end the movie, you're going to just think, I'm never going to trust anyone ever again in my life. So it's a little bit of a downer. And this is not one of those feel good movies of the year. I'm an author coach, and when I work with my nonfiction author clients especially, I always ask them to be very clear on what that transformation is that they want to offer their reader. You know, where is point A? Where is the reader before he reads your book? And then where is point B, that transformation? What is that reader going to know, do, be, give, or have differently than before they read the book, right? So I also look at films that way. What is the takeaway? How am I going to feel or be a better person? Or what will I know at the end of watching this movie? And so I just thought it was interesting. You kind of have to experience it yourself. But I wasn't completely clear if the director knew what it was, other than just leaving you feeling a little devastated at the end. Now, that's not giving you any spoilers because the plot could go in a variety of directions. I'm just saying, from a film critic's perspective, that was kind of my takeaway. Now, let me give you some tips for parents. There is some profanity. Kids, I think, generally are going to be bored because it's mostly adults talking. As I mentioned, there's some Latvian spoken with subtitles that need to be read to understand what's going on. There's also some violence and blood and some kissing. Now, some of the themes that are illustrated very well in the movie are choice and accountability, responsibility, guilt, truth and dishonesty, brotherhood, friendship, and self-protection. All right, so the movie that instantly came to my mind is called Cordelia, and it probably came to my mind because it just recently came out and I reviewed it. So you can check out my review of that one as well, because they kind of both left me with that same feeling of, which is a good feeling. Don't get me wrong. I like ending a movie having a strong emotional reaction, right? And so I think both directors did that in accomplishing that. All right, that's it for my movie review. I hope that if you watch this movie that you do enjoy it. And thank you again so much for subscribing and supporting my channel. Have a fantastic day, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye for now.